On May 31st, viewers of JTBC's variety show The Manager were stunned by Hyomin, T-ara's candid revelation about her married life. To the general public, a fairy tale wedding with an elaborate bridal gown at a luxury hotel, attended by famous stars alongside a talented and handsome groom, would naturally lead to a romantic newlywed life. However, Hyomin disclosed that she and her husband have not yet moved in together despite being married for 2 months. At first, this news was shocking. But if we listen carefully and adopt a modern perspective, Hyomin's lifestyle clearly reflects a generation of artists and women who are redefining marriage on their own terms, flexible, proactive, and beyond traditional norm. Living separately right after marriage, a statement or a crisis? Many viewers gasped at Hyomin's introduction of her modern, fully furnished home, which, it turns out, is her own place, not a shared home with her husband. The couple regularly visit each other's homes but do not yet cohabit. What brought relief to the MCs and the public was the reason behind this arrangement. There is no marital discord or crisis, but simply that their marital home is still undergoing interior finishing. While waiting, they choose to live separately, respecting personal space while maintaining closeness as needed. Though temporary, Hyomin's frankness about this on national TV highlights a new lifestyle increasingly embraced by many young people today, including celebrities. Marriage is no longer a binding 24/7 together commitment but a journey that can be flexible, even multiform. A fairy tale wedding doesn't define traditional life. On April 6, Hyomin caused a stir when she walked down the aisle with her father in a fairy tale wedding at the Shilla Hotel, Seoul, a venue favored by top stars like Song Hye-kyo and Jun Ji-yoon. Her radiant beauty in a detailed bridal gown and the tearful vow moment, along with the star-studded guest list featuring Yuri, SNSD, Lee Dong-wook, Daesung, Big Bang, MC Wan, Gummy, and T-ara members, made headlines across Korean social media. However, contrary to the standard expectations of a grand wedding, like moving in immediately, planning kids soon after, or buying a separate home far from families, Hyomin and her husband chose a slow, thoughtful approach, suitable for their careers and personal lifestyles. This can be seen as a quiet declaration of free, responsible, and proactive marriage. They do not rush under social pressure, nor distort their private life for media expectations. The groom's identity, a dream man but not a perfect handsome. Initially, the public knew only that Hyomin's husband worked in finance. But later, leaked information raised admiration. According to Financial News, her husband, Kim Hyun Seung, graduated in industrial engineering from the prestigious Seoul National University, South Korea's top university. He currently serves as an executive director at Bain Capital Korea, a leading global private equity firm famous for billion-dollar deals. Besides being highly capable and holding a high position in finance, Kim Hyun Seung attracted attention for his tall, handsome appearance, described by the press as quietly charming at the wedding. Yet, Hyomin humbly said, "He's not a perfectly handsome man, but I find him extremely attractive." That statement resonates with many modern women. In a world full of choices and high expectations, people no longer seek absolute perfection but a genuine connection with a kind, sincere person, which Hyomin described as his thoughtful personality made me decide to marry him. When a female idol dares to speak the truth, a cultural leap in K-pop. In the past, it was taboo for female idols in South Korea to openly date, marry, or even admit to living apart from their spouse after marriage. The public was harsh, demanding idols maintain a flawless goddess image and keep their private life so secret it was almost invisible. But Hyomin is different. She chooses authenticity, openly sharing that she has not moved in with her husband yet, admitting she values kindness over perfect looks, and revealing her everyday life in the post-marriage period. This honesty makes Hyomin a mature, independent, and relatable figure. Modern marriage, no longer a one-size-fits-all mold. From Hyomin's story, we clearly see, modern marriage is no longer a copy of the parents' generation but a space designed according to each couple's needs. Living separately for a while, postponing having children, or marrying without immediately sharing a home are no longer unusual but part of maturity and autonomy. For Hyomin, who emerged from an early generation of female idols scrutinized endlessly. Her comfort in sharing a less than perfect married life is a major step forward in how female idols shape and protect their private life. Conclusion: Hyomin's marriage story is more than just a shocking detail in a reality show. It reflects changing social perceptions of love, marriage, and celebrity life in South Korea. When idols stop living as untouchable legends and start living authentically, speaking honestly, and finding happiness their own way, that's when we truly witness the maturation of the Hallyu wave. In the fast-paced world of K-pop and celebrity culture, the private lives of idols are often shrouded in mystery and speculation. But recently, Hyomin from the iconic girl group T-ara shocked fans and the public alike by revealing a surprising truth. Despite being married for 2 months, she and her husband are not yet living together. This candid confession, aired on JTBC's popular variety show The Manager on May 31st, has stirred a whirlwind of reactions and sparked deeper conversations about modern marriage, personal boundaries, and evolving relationship norms among young celebrities. Breaking the mold, marriage beyond the fairy tale. Hyomin's wedding, held on April 6 at the prestigious The Shilla Hotel in Seoul, was nothing short of a fairy tale. The bride dazzled in a stunning, intricately designed gown, walking down the aisle with her father amidst a constellation of famous guests including Yuri, SNSD, Lee Dong-wook, Daesung, Big Bang, MC Wan, and Gum. For many, such a grand occasion naturally suggests a classic newlywed life, moving into a shared home, starting a family, and embracing life as a couple fully intertwined. Yet, Hyomin's recent revelation turns that expectation on its head. She openly shared that although they are officially married, she and her husband have been living separately. The luxurious, spacious home she showcased on the show was her residence, not their marital home. The couple visits each other regularly but haven't merged their lives under one roof yet. The reason: practicality over pressure. This revelation caused initial surprise, but Hyomin quickly clarified the practical reason behind this arrangement: their marital home is still undergoing interior finishing. So, rather than rush or compromise their comfort, they're patiently waiting until the house is ready to start living together. This explanation offers a glimpse into a modern, pragmatic approach to marriage that prioritizes quality over tradition. It reflects how some young couples today are redefining what it means to be newlyweds, balancing personal space, career demands, and mutual respect rather than adhering to rigid social scripts. A new generation's marriage philosophy. Hyomin and her husband's living arrangement may seem unconventional, especially by Korean societal standards, where newlywed couples often move in together immediately after the wedding. However, it is important to see this through a broader cultural lens. Respecting individual space, living separately for a short period allows both partners to maintain personal routines and mental space during a significant life transition. Career-centered lifestyles. As a busy idol and a top executive in finance, her husband Kim Hyun Seung is an executive director at Bain Capital Korea. Their demanding schedules might make immediate cohabitation impractical. Avoiding rushed decisions, waiting until their home is fully ready ensures that when they do start living together, it's in a comfortable, harmonious environment. Such a setup emphasizes marriage as a partnership of equals, where choices are mutually negotiated rather than dictated by external expectations.